Facebook groups can be an extremely valuable tool. It's a great way for people to purchase items that they need and for sellers to make a small profit on their items. It's a place for people to meet each other, share tips, and share ideas, but it's also a place for people to lure others for criminal or deadly purposes. We have seen this so many times. On October 31st, 2022, a very pregnant Ashley Boone would become a victim of a Facebook scam with deadly consequences. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. It's so greatly appreciated. It truly, truly is. Before we get started, let me give you my usual disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Please do not take what I say as fact. Please always do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Next, if you have not liked, subscribed, or commented yet, please consider doing so because it really helps me out and I really, really appreciate it. And with that, let's get started. 33-year-old Ashley was born on August 31st, 1989 in Rogers, Arkansas, and was described as a loving and caring person who loved to help people. In October of 2022, she was the mother to 3 children, aged 8, 7, and 2. She was engaged to a wonderful man by the name of Joshua Willis, and she was 31 weeks pregnant with her 4th child, a little girl that the couple planned on naming Valkyrie Grace Willis. She would end up meeting a woman by the name of Lucy in a mom Facebook group. Lucy had promised Ashley baby items and a stay-at-home job. But you know what they say, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. October 28th, 2022, Ashley and her fiancé Josh meet up with Lucy at Gravette, Arkansas Public Library, where Lucy hands her a bunch of paperwork. Ashley and Lucy would discuss the potential job opportunity at a company called Conduent. So I looked into Conduent, and it seems like this is a company that hires people for remote work from home customer service representative jobs. And it threw me off a little bit, and I'll tell you later on. You'll see. So later that night, Lucy would text Ashley to tell her that she wanted her to come and meet the supervisor at Conduent on Monday, October 31st at 9 o'clock in the morning. Lucy would text Ashley once more at 11 o'clock p.m. to tell her that she would meet her at Handy Shop convenience store on Monday and drive her to meet the supervisor. So October 31st rolls around and Josh drops off Ashley at the Handy stop for her to go on her second interview. Ashley gets in the car with Lucy and he watches her drive off. He would go back to the Handy Mart at around 3 o'clock because that was the time that he was supposed to pick up Ashley. He says that he received a message from Ashley saying that she was on her way to him. Okay, great. So while Josh is waiting, he sees Lucy's pickup truck drive past the convenience store and turn onto the highway. He says that he also notices that Ashley is in the passenger seat of the car. He says he tries to catch up with Lucy, but he ends up losing her. Right? So it's at that point that he realizes, wait a minute, something is really wrong here. What? So Josh and Ashley's family begin calling her repeatedly, and she's not answering, and they begin searching for her. That's when Josh reaches out to the company that Ashley was applying for and that Lucy allegedly worked for. So the company tells Josh that they don't have any record of Lucy Barrow ever working for them, that they are based out of New Jersey. That's where it was weird because it seems like they're a remote customer service company. If you're remote, You could work anywhere, right? I don't know. That's what he says. He says that they are based out of New Jersey and that they don't hire employees off of Facebook, which that makes sense. They probably don't.
Come to find out also today, the company that Ashley was supposed to work for doesn't even know the lady she was with. They are based out of New Jersey.
November 1st, 2022, Josh tells police that he found Ashley's cell phone on the side of the highway and he agrees to take them to the spot where he finds the phone. He would then give police the passwords to everything to unlock the phone. So while they're searching through Ashley's phone, they would find a Facebook account for Lucy Barrows that was created on October 25th, 2022. Okay, side note. The media and the court documents say that the account was created on October 25th, 2022. But the post about the free baby items was posted on October 24th, 2022. This did not pass me by. But I'm going to go with the court documents, I guess. Either way, the page was created a couple days before Ashley went missing.
And to whoever's got her, just please let her go. We don't have much. All we've got is our family. That's all we've got. We just want her home.
Detectives would then submit an emergency request to Facebook for the records that were associated with the profile for Lucy Barrows. And the IP address would lead them to the home of Jamie and Amber Waterman. November 1st, 2022, officers arrive at the Watermans' home in Pineville, Missouri. The Watermans allow police to look around outside the residence, and that's when they spot the tan-colored Chevy truck that Ashley's fiance says Lucy was driving. Police also see what they believe to be bloodstains on the inside of the vehicle, but more specifically on the console, on the steering wheel, and on the headliner. When they ask Amber about Lucy, she tells them that she does know Lucy, that she worked with her at Walmart, but that they weren't very close and that she hasn't seen her in a while. When they ask her if she knows Ashley, she tells them that she does not know Ashley. Amber claims that on Monday, October 31st, 2022, she was home all day with her son and her husband's cousin's daughter. She says that later on in the day, she went into labor, so the daughter called 911 for her and her husband. Okay. Before her husband gets to the house, Amber puts the placenta in her pants. They get into the car with the baby, and they meet the ambulance at a convenience store in McDonald County, Missouri. Yeah, that you heard that right. You absolutely, yes, that's what I said. When the paramedics show up, Amber hands them the placenta and the baby that they were not able to revive.
She did have the placenta in her pants and handed it over and along with the baby to the paramedics.
I have so many thoughts. First of all, she put the placenta in her pants. That's so gross on so many levels. Okay? But with that aside, why are you meeting the ambulance at a convenience store? It's so incredibly strange. And she refused any and all medical attention. Obviously, like that, this is not rocket science. They had to, I feel like they had to have known when when the girl said, no, but we don't need you to come to the house. We need you to just go to the convenience store down the block. They had to have known something was fucking wrong. What? Like, I need to talk to one of them, and I need to know what the hell they were thinking when they pulled up to this. Make it make sense. The following day, November 1st, 2022, Amber and Jamie go to a funeral home that is owned by the McDonald County coroner, who's the same coroner that would perform the baby's autopsy. The couple tell Mr. Goodman that this is their baby. They have a name for the baby, and they plan a service for the baby for the following day. Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022, Amber and Jamie drive Ashley's body to a ditch in Missouri. They pour an accelerant on her and they try to burn her. From there, they go home, they get cleaned up, and they attend the memorial service for Ashley's baby that they're pretending is their baby. Ashley's body would also be found that day at the location in Missouri. Ashley died from a gunshot wound and she had her baby cut out of her. The Benton County coroner, who's the coroner that performs Ashley's autopsy, would notify William Goodwin, the coroner that performed the baby's autopsy, and tell him that he believes that the baby he's having a service for, because remember, Mr. Goodwin also owns the funeral home. And so he tells him that he thinks that the service for the baby may be connected to a kidnapping. So the coroners decide to allow the service to go on as planned, but they inform Amber that after the service, they're going to take the baby into their custody to perform an autopsy before they can allow her to be cremated. Because, of course, she wants to cremate the baby. You can't have the baby around because of probably something like this. Mr. Goodwin would say that Amber became very upset, asking why they needed to perform an autopsy. Then he says that her tears instantly dried up and she asked, "Will there be a DNA test performed?" To which they replied, "Yes." And he says that's when he knew. He knew. I think that he knew long before this, but he says it's at that moment that he knew he had her. It has also come out that Amber took a positive pregnancy test on July 15th, 2022, with a due date of January 2023. So I would venture to say, this is my conspiracy theory. I think she lost her baby. Maybe she had issues having a baby. Maybe she had issues getting pregnant. Maybe she was keeping a baby. But I think she lost this baby and she just decided that she was going to steal another woman's baby and ruin the lives of multiple people and leave 3 children without a mother because she's a selfish piece of shit that deserves to be in the same burn pile that she threw Ashley in. Period. Oh my God, this woman. Amber and Jamie Waterman are both locked up and charged with the savage deaths of Amber and her baby girl that Mr. Goodwin described as perfect and beautiful.
The baby was perfect. Beautiful little girl.
He said that this baby was perfect and beautiful. Arkansas and Missouri both have fetal homicide laws. These laws say that the life of each human being starts at conception. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, Amber will be charged with the death of both Ashley and her daughter. And Jamie will be charged with accessory after the fact for both Ashley and her daughter. Ashley's fiance, Josh, made a statement that said in part, "I wish that Ashley and Valkyrie were alive and home with us all. She was a great mother, a wonderful wife. They didn't deserve any of this." They didn't. And now there are 3 babies that are left without a mommy and a beautiful baby girl that was never given a chance at life. A chance that she very much deserved. And guys, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so triggered by this story, but I really hope they burn her at the stake. I am so triggered by this story. I'm sorry. But I will keep an eye on it and hopefully they just get the book thrown at them. If you guys are still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you so, so, so very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't yet and you feel so inclined to, because it really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe out there and stay out of Facebook groups.